So let's talk about the top 5 builds on NBA 2K21 next gen. Now first things first, we all know the 6'7" scoring machine power forward is the best overall build. And unfortunately, if I make a top 5 builds video, 3 of the 5 is 6'7" scoring machines, but there's something different about them and the badge count is way different, so stay tuned if you want to see all those versions. And then I threw in a small guard build and a center build if you want to use, but I still think the scoring machine's the best, so I'm going to put those 3 as the first 3 builds in this video, then the guard build, then the center. I'm going to leave a timestamp in the description and on the bottom of the screen so you can know which build you want to watch for. So before I get into the build, let me know in the comments, what if you do have next gen, what build do you have right now? What do you think the most overpowered build in the game is? Let's aim for 1,000 likes on this video and let's get into it. Okay, so like I said, the first 3 builds will be the 6'7" power forward. This is how it's gonna look for these first 3 builds. Power forward, left-handed, I just personally go, it doesn't matter, I just always been left-handed. For the height, you go 6'7". For all 3 of these builds, you go 211 weight. I'm explaining this now so I don't have to do it for all 3, but you start off at 210. When you go up to 211, the only thing that goes up is your strength potential, so nothing changes except that. And then when you go from 211 to 212, you lose an interior defense, you gain an interior defense, but you lose speed, which you can't lose on this build. So you go 211 on all 3 of these builds. The first one, which is the best overall build in the game right here, is a 6'7", 211 pound, 6'11" wingspan. Okay, if you wonder what any builds are, like position wise you catch in the middle, look where I'm zooming in right now. It'll tell you everything you want to know about the build right there. Okay, so this is the best overall build in the game. This is the scoring machine that I made and the one that I'm going to be using for the rest of the year. I'm going to explain it after I put all these attributes in, and you can copy the attributes while I talk about it. So let me do that right now. So here are the attributes, and since this is the best build, let me talk about why I chose these things. 12 finishing badges, because as you guys can see, the 3 finishing badges I use is Fearless Finisher, Heat Seeker, and Posterizer. All Hall of Fame. 12 finishing badges is perfect. For your shooting badges, 24 is the perfect amount, because with 24 you get Blinders Hall of Fame, you get Deadeye and Deep Threes, both Hall of Fame once you hit 99 overall on this build, which I'm going to talk about in a second here. Green Machine Hall of Fame, Hot Shot Hall of Fame, and Hot Zone Hunter Hall of Fame. So the perfect 6 shooting badges Hall of Fame you can use. And the reason why on this build, as well as one other 6'7" build I'm going to show you, has 6'11" wingspan is because of the 90 3-pointer. At 94 3-pointer, you unlock Hall of Fame Limitless. So Hall of Fame Limitless is game changing, trust me. I have 94 3-pointer and Hall of Fame Limitless on my 6'7" two-way threat, and it really changes the way you can ISO on this build. So this is the perfect shooting badge amount. For the playmaking, 20 is a little less than I personally wanted. I wanted 23, so 20 playmaking badges is a good amount. I have another version with 23, which I'm going to show you after. It's going to be the 3rd build I show you, but 20 is good enough because you get gold ankle breaker, silver bailout, which is good enough. You don't throw turnovers with silver bailout. You can put bullet passer on if you're on the 3s. I don't use it for the 2s. You get Hall of Fame handles for days. You get Hall of Fame quick first step, gold tight handles on Hall of Fame unpluckable. That equals 20 playmaking badges, so that fits that. And then 20 defensive badges is a lot of defensive badges, and one reason why the power forward is so good is you get that intimidator and all these defensive badges. Hall of Fame ankle braces, Hall of Fame clamps, silver chase down artist, gold intimidator. I don't run pick dodger anymore. Hall of Fame rebound chaser and Hall of Fame rim protector. Those are the badges I run on this build, and it is just perfect. Perfect badge layout. I know you can get more badges with the 7'4" wingspan version, which I'm going to show you here, but this is my build and what I think the best overall build in the game. And real quick for the takeovers, I always go spot up precision, and right now I'm liking ankle breaking shots, and that is the best build in the entire game, my 6'7" scoring machine. So the next one has a longer wingspan. That first one was the best overall build. That's if you're an ISO player. This is more of a spot up build, and I think this is honestly the best center or 2 build on the 2s. Like if you play center on the 2s. I'm gonna put the attributes in real quick and then I'm gonna explain it to you. So you see the badge layout on this build: 15, 22, 18, 25. Remember, this isn't for like a main ball handler's build. This is for if you play the 2 on the 3s, or if you play like center on the 2s, or if you play the 2 on the 2s. Not really the ISOer. But the reason why I like this build so much is the only difference between this and the one I just showed you is this build has max wingspan and a couple key attributes I put on this build. Pass accuracy to 67. So once you hit 99 overall, you get gold floor general. So you can put on gold floor general for your teammate isoing. That'll help them a ton. And then you also put max vert on this build for rebounding, getting blocked, and you have more defensive badges to help out the corner. Not as much playmaking, but yeah, the max wingspan version, like I said, I know you can get more badge points if you focus on different things, don't max your vert and stuff, but this is what I feel like is the best spot up or center build on the game. And for this build, I would probably go spot up precision and then probably one of these lock takeovers. I don't really look at them, so just pick which one of these. I think enhanced jump shot contest would probably be the best. And just like the last build, you have built a scoring machine. Let's get to the last of the 3 best scoring machine builds on the game. Okay, now just like the first build, this one has 6'11" wingspan, so you do unlock Hall of Fame deep 3s. I just showed you the best like spot up version of the 6'7", which I think you should use because you get the Curry slide when you need to bail your teammate out. But let me put in these attributes and then I'll explain why you use this build. Okay, now this is basically the same exact build as the first one, except you get 2 less defensive badges and you get 3 more playmaking. Now this is the one I wanted to make. The big reason why I made the other one is because your interior defense on the other build is at a 50, your steal is in the 40s, and you have max stamina at 94, which this build you have it at 92, or it might go to 95, but at this build you have it at a 92. So that's why I went the other build. I feel like the little like 20 plus in interior and 15 plus in steel that you get on the other build will help, but this is basically my second favorite ISO version if you're the ball handler of the 6'7" power forward build. And just like the first one, I would go spot up precision, which is the best shooting takeover in the game, probably the best takeover in the game. And I don't fade. If you fade, obviously you pull up precision. I don't fade, so once again I'm gonna go ankle breaking shots. And that is the last version of the scoring machine, the best build in the game. Let's get into something a little bit different. So let's say you don't want to use a 6'7" power forward. You don't play 2s. If you play 2s, you need to use a 6'7" power forward or you're not going to win consistently. That's just how this game is. So on this build, you make him a point guard and you're 6'4", your weight down to 175 lowest weight, wingspan 6'9". The reason you go 6'9" is so that you still unlock Hall of Fame ankle breaker at 99 overall, which ankle breakers in this game, especially with Hall of Fame, is crazy. So let's get into these attributes real quick. Now at first glance, I know what you're thinking. What are those badge counts and what are those attributes? Okay, so if you play this game, you know point guards, they get no badge points. For some reason, they made it so power forwards get all the badge points in the game, but this is an offensive 3s build. You're guarding the corner on defense. You're guarding the corner in Pro-Am. You barely get involved on defense. You're just the offensive juggernaut of the team. This is what I would go. Like I said, you get Hall of Fame ankle breaker at 99 overall. You'll have a 99-3 and a 99 mid-range. Every shooting badge Hall of Fame you can unlock. You get the 4 finishing badges you need for Hall of Fame posterizer with a 99 driving dunk at 99 overall. Max speed, you'll have a 98 speed, 99 stamina, 99 excel. You'll have a 98 speed with ball. This build is unreal on offense. It's a 3s build. You cannot run this build on the 2s. Now, I would go spot up precision and I would go pull up precision on this build. You would never get stopped if you had dual takeover. This is without a doubt the best offensive build behind screens in the game. You see you have built an offensive threat, kind of like the offensive threat but from 2K20. Now let's get into the last build, the best center build. Now if you watch the second build I put in this video, that's what I would recommend you make if you really want to spot up, because I just think 6'7" are the best build in the game. But this build is 6'8", 230 pounds, max wingspan. I always go built, and this is a pure center build. Like if you only are setting screens, you never have the ball in your hand. This is mainly, I don't know. This is like a weird center build. Cause like I said, 6'7s are just key in this game. You max vert because you're a center, and then you put the last remaining attributes on interior to give you 30 defensive badges. You see 21, 19, 5, and 30. You can finish the ball really well. You can shoot the ball really well. You have enough playmaking badges, and you have enough speed with ball so you can do something with the gold quick first step or gold unpluckable. And then max defensive badges, and you're 6'8" instead of 6'7" with a 7'6" wingspan, so you are a little bit better on defense with this build. Not on ball defense, but guarding the paint. You don't need interior on this game, I'm telling you. And this is the best overall, just straight up center build. 6'8". You don't want tall builds this year. You don't. Once again, I would probably go spot up precision, and then I would probably go another lockback, the enhanced jump shot contest, because everyone ISOs this year. And that's going to wrap it up. That is the last build in this video, a 3-level score. It's crazy because I feel like this build would be really good inside too. But that is it for the top 5 builds on 2K21 Next Gen. If you guys use any of these builds or this video did help you out, please do not hesitate to drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.